All of that wolfing like you bout that shit, better stop that shit. I got something to make you lay down, lay down. Better mute that song before I get demonetized, and then I'm gonna have to lay down, lay down. Anyways, YouTube, what is up? Quick little tidbit of information for you guys that do not know. The Supreme drop is not tomorrow, it's on Friday. No, not that Friday. It's on Friday. It's Friday night. There we go, much better. Overall though, man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's a pretty good week. We got a good Supreme drop. The Palace Ultimo range is fire. There's definitely some pieces for resale in there. I got a sick packaging that I'm excited to crack open, and I went to the thrift store this morning and absolutely smacked. If you guys have been enjoying the trips to the thrift, which it seems like a lot of you guys have, then make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'm going to try to release a trip to the thrift every single Sunday for you guys. That is my goal. I can't promise that I'm gonna succeed every single Sunday, but that is the goal. I've been really enjoying the feedback. A lot of you guys have been showing love. The community, the feedback, everything's been freaking dope. So thank you guys for the support on those videos. You guys know those are the videos I enjoy making the most. That being said, you guys know I do not enjoy making the live cop, so I will probably not do a live cop this week. Like, Supreme already ruins every Thursday for me. I will tell you guys though, if this video gets 3,000 likes, 3,000, then I will consider doing a live cop. So definitely, of course, like the video if you guys wanna see a live cop. Comment in the comments down below. And if I do not do a live cop video, I will at the very least do a live cop on Instagram Live. So of course, make sure you follow me on there, the Starlife, THESTARLIFE. It's me somewhere in the screen in the description down below. Now, like I said, this Friday, there is some money to be made. So if you are not in the Lace Network, I do not know what you're doing with your life. Top link in the description, use my code STAR, STARR. The Lace Network is an amazing cook group. The Lace Network uses Zephyr monitors, which are the best restock monitors for Supreme, CPFM, all different foot sites, Palace, everything. That way, the moment that one of those websites restock anything, you can be notified using the Lace Network's restock monitors. They have a brick flips channel devoted to just flipping bricks like shoes that are just on crazy sales at places like Foot Locker, Champs, Finish Line, etc. that are currently reselling for more on StockX, so you can literally just make money from selling bricks. Not to mention they give you all the tools to help you cop more hype sneakers that are releasing. They give you a complete site list, complete raffle list, early links, literally everything you could imagine to help you cop sneakers, but not even just sneakers and clothing. Like for example, all the PS5 restocks, all the new Xbox restocks, all that information has been in the Lace Network. So I'm telling you, if you guys want to secure any of those, check out the Lace Network. A lot of members have been cooking up the new console. Definitely check out the top link in the description. Not to mention, like I always tell you guys, every VIP member gets Cardinal completely free, and Cardinal works really well when it comes to Supreme. It's a premium autofill service that mimics keystrokes, but not only does it work really well when it's on Supreme, it works exceptionally well on Palace. It's basically like a cheat code for Palace. So if there's anything from this range that you want, which I'm telling you there are some things that you want if you are a reseller, definitely get a VIP Lace Network membership, and with that membership you will get Cardinal completely free. Top link in the description. Use my code STAR, STARR. You guys will get 15% off your first month. There's a lot of value in there, and it definitely will pay for itself. It'll literally give you the opportunity to make money from home. And personally, one of the reasons why I put on for the Lace Network so tough is because I know that it's getting kind of more and more frustrating dealing with people who bot, but I feel like the Lace Network gives manual users the tools to help even out the playing field and make it possible for people who don't have bots to cop the sneakers or clothes that they are going for. Now, this week is headlined by the Supreme Antihero collaboration, and I think overall the collaboration is actually pretty dope. There's definitely some items to resale. I would say the tees, for sure, go for the tees. I will say though, make sure that if you do go for the tees that you get a cart that is at least $200 so you do not pay shipping, and there are some other items that I'd recommend going for. I think these will go up over time, but it does kind of depend. Now, what it depends on is how frequently they collaborate and of course, production numbers. We don't know production numbers, but we do know looking at the past, I believe the last collaboration was 2016. If you are a Supreme historian, correct me in the comments down below. I like giving out information and I do not mind being wrong. So if you're watching this and I'm wrong, let me know in the comments. But I believe the last one was in 2016. And then I think the first collaboration they ever did was 2014. So I think this is their third or fourth collaboration. Now, if this becomes a regular thing where we see an Antihero collaboration every single season, then yeah, of course, the resale will diminish over time. But if we have to wait another 4 years for an Antihero collaboration, I would expect to see a lot of these pieces go up in value. When it comes to the graphics on these tees, you have two graphics, one featuring an Ice Agent Yamera Justiano, or however you say her name. It's got an upside down box logo, and then it has an eagle literally bursting out of her titties. Not only is it an eagle bursting out of her titties, but it's like eagle inception because there's an eagle coming out of the eagle that's coming out of her titties. I don't know, it's pretty gnarly. I think the graphic is cool and I like what they did, but I definitely prefer the Pope graphic that they released in 2016. I think that was way sicker in my opinion. And I also don't think that there's much of like a really defined message. It's like one of those tees where art historians can look at it and be like, I feel like they were trying to say fuck the system with this. But it's like, you don't really know buttons. So I don't know, I wish it was a little bit more direct, but it is what it is. Overall, I do think that this tee is pretty decent. Then the other one you have my man MJ, not Michael Jordan, but Michael Jackson, hanging the Antihero logo over the balcony. This is a famous photo from 2002 where he was hanging his child over the balcony with a blanket over his head. This was a pretty iconic moment in pop culture, so it's cool to see them reference this and kind of do a little logo flip on it. It's also really weird they're using this photo because they've done a piece with the Michael Jackson estate. So it's kind of weird to see them do a Michael Jackson photo tee and then a tee of what I would consider not one of Michael Jackson's most shining or brightest moments throughout his life. Some other really good pieces to go for are these decks. First of all, the colors on these decks are beautiful. These are some of the best decks I've seen, and I will say overall, this season has given us a lot of amazing decks. They've used this Antihero eagle graphic with the box logo in the eagle's beak on past collaborations, and then the bottom, of course, has this kind of like Riddler cut up graphic where they cut up the letters from the word to create atmosphere urine. Maybe I'm just an uncultured swine, a philistine of the sorts. If you guys are sophisticated skateboarders, historians, then please let me know in the comments down below what this is referencing. I tried looking it up. I have no idea what the this means, but they'll still probably resell, so I do recommend if you're reselling to go for the decks and the tees. I also love the gradient. That yellow and pink looks so freaking sick. Now the rest of this collaboration does feature this atmosphere urine spell out. You got the hoodie with the embroidered spell out. I think these are actually kind of dope, and I think it's cool that they're embroidered. Even if they like made this a three-way collaboration and brought in atmosphere, the window when it's scenic, atmosphere finally made a good record. Yeah, right, that shit set on the sound of convict. Oh, I fucked up. Right here. Cause these people do a lot of simple shit to impress us, like make Supreme Droplist videos. Stop it. Then at least it'd be referencing something. Like I said, I shouldn't go too hard on it because maybe I just don't know what it is referencing. These I think would be pretty safe bets. These would be hold items. I think around the release, they'll probably sell for right around retail. These beanies are gonna fit like dog shit, but if you're looking to flip them, I do not think it's that bad of a piece. I mean, really like the two tees, the beanie, and then the skateboard deck might get you to 200. We don't have the retails yet, but it'll get you close. And then the last piece in this collaboration I actually think is dope, even though it's the most downvoted item on Supreme community, are these like snap front twill jackets. There's no like breast hit or anything like that. It's just got a little tab down here that says Supreme. It does have the atmosphere urine back hit all embroidered. I think these jacket colorways look sick. I think the back embroidery looks sick. I like that there's no over the top branding, and like I said, I think overall these pieces are dope. I just wish it said something else. I'm gonna feel weird walking around with these pieces that say urine. I'll probably end up skipping the hoodie and the jacket, even though I do think the hoodie does have potential. It's kind of hard with hoodies and crew necks. They normally don't sell like they used to. I think it's kind of cool that they ripped up their box logo and did something with it, so for that reason it could have potential. If you end up going for the hoodies, I would recommend black. Really, any of these things, black is going to be the best color. I don't know why they're doing the camo with the tees. That shit is fucking ugly. Now, getting into the rest of the drop list, the first things that we got notified of were the Polar Tech fleece pieces dropping. The Polar Tech fleece piece, you dig? I love this cream one. This like creme de la creme nut colored one looks absolutely scrumptious with the red box logo. When it comes to these pieces, it really does depend. The retail could be anywhere from $130 to $200. I don't really see this piece having much resale unless it's like $130. Then it could have potential, especially in that cream color with the red box logo, or potentially some of these ones that have patterns. These actually kind of remind me of like vintage Patagonias. Actually, it kind of reminds me of this vintage Patagonia that I'm gonna be posting on the site soon. Pattern, so I could see potentially those doing all right, but I don't think I'm personally gonna take the risk. Oh shit, they're dropping the hoodie and the fleece? Honestly, the hoodie is kind of sick, especially that cream one. Like the hoodie is really dope. It's a Polar Tech hoodie, or maybe the pattern. I don't know, man. I honestly might end up copping the hoodie. I really do like that. I'm not a big fan of how the Polar Tech stuff fits. Looks like it's gonna have a little bit of a neck raise, which is always good if you are hoeing, because then of course you can hide the hickeys if some succubus sucks on your neck and leaves some markings. These little hickey hiders are always good to have. I may end up going for the hoodie. I probably will not end up going for the fleece, but even if I go for the hoodie, it's because I don't mind keeping it as a personal, not because I necessarily plan on reselling it. The hoodie is probably gonna be about 168 bucks, potentially a little bit more, who knows. Supreme's kind of been hoeing us with the retails this season. You have the Supreme Cartel Tricks. First of all, this is gonna be like $2,000 because it's modular, whatever the you're gonna be paying $2,000 so you can look like you have a child's like play couch in your living room. I just feel like they could have done way better with this. The furniture piece this season is honestly garbage. They use this pill graphic on a tee and a couple other pieces this season, I believe. Granted, it's hard for me to compare because I'm just gonna compare this to the fuck chair that was released like several seasons ago, and that thing was gorgeous. But I would rather buy one that doesn't have a bunch of vitamins on it. Like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it, and for $2,000, miss me with that. Now, we are seeing this absolutely beautiful Supreme faux fur, and I think I talked shit about this when the lookbook came out, but this thing just looks so freaking sick. It looks like it was skinned from 101 Dalmatians. It looks like Cruella de Vil herself would wear this while she would go and like abuse dogs or something. Looks like it was literally crafted from the pubic hair of a polar bear that was sourced straight from Antarctica, but it wasn't because it's faux fur. I don't know, man. It just looks so freaking soft and cozy. That being said, I'm not gonna get it. It is reversible, which is kind of dope as well. I'm gonna pass on this. It's probably gonna have a retail of $398, potential a little bit more. Like I said, they've been kind of hoeing us with retails this season. That being said, the faux fur trooper though, damn! What? That literally looks like the fur of a freaking alpha wolf right there. Honestly, feeling this soft pubic hair caress my eardrums would be quite the vibe. That being said, I'm probably gonna pass because although I love the idea of how soft this is gonna feel, it's just, I'm never gonna fucking wear this piece. We have some bags dropping. I would consider the shoulder bag and the waist bag. I would not worry about the backpacks. The backpacks have like a roll top and they're like a water resistant. And even when you have a Supreme North Face roller bag, they don't normally do that well. So I would not worry about the backpacks. The shoulder bags look like they're really nice quality and they even have like a separate little strap. They look a little bit bigger than recent shoulder bags that we've gotten from Supreme. So I'm not too mad at that, although I don't really like any of this reflective shit. It looks like it's got like nut splatter all over it. And I'm kind of over like the all like 3M shit. I don't know why they keep doing that. Not to mention they're also dropping a puffer with this all over reflective pattern that once again looks like it has nut splatter on it. The puffer is disgusting. It's got the box logo on the titty plus the big box logo on the back. And if there were not enough items dropping with nut splatter on it, you got the freaking hats, which are also 3M. Honestly, the hats are really lacking this week. You have a I don't know, whatever, a Kotsky freaking hat right here. This is kind of cool, but I don't really think it's gonna have much resale. It's actually referencing a film that was released in the early 80s. I'll put the original cover art or like front of that film somewhere on the screen, but I thought that was kind of dope and I do think it looks kind of cool. I like when Supreme does these kind of abstract references with their pieces. You have these Polar Tech beanies, which look like little nub condoms. Like, I don't know what the f these are. So look, when I used to braid my hair, I used to wear like a little nightcap and I feel like the beanies are literally gonna fit like this. Like, do you really want to look like this? Like, is this what you want to look like? My head literally looks like a penis. Why would you want to look like this? No, do not get this fucking beanie. And then last up for the beanies or hats, the hat section, they're dropping these chulo beanies, which these chulo beanies you may have seen. If you've ever been to like a place where they sell alpaca, you may have seen this, but they're like these Peruvian style beanies that have these like little ear flaps. It's got these little like goats going around it. It says Windstopper on it, which I think is kind of weird. I understand that they're advertising the Windstopper thing, but it's just like, it kind of ruins the vibe. It doesn't really go with the freaking goats or alpaca or whatever creature is walking around the dome piece. They're dropping a zip up sweater too, and they call this the chulo zip up sweater, which doesn't really make sense to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the chulo is the hat. So how can it also be the zip up sweater? I don't know. If you know more about this style, I mean, I always have like some random person that's like super smart when it comes to this stuff, and I love learning. So if you know more about this, maybe chulo is just that style of graphic, but I'm pretty sure chulo is the style of hat. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I was kind of taken back by that. I don't know why the Hells Angels are mobbing down the street right now. This happens every time. You have this best of the best hooded long sleeve top. Why are you doing a long sleeve hooded top? It's so pointless. You're applying a hood to something that, like, if you need the hood, you should probably just wear a hoodie. Did we go over the overalls? If we did not go over them, do not get them. And then last but not least, we have the perspective long sleeve top. Hate this piece, disgusting, do not get that. And then we have the Digi Floral corduroy shirt. The fact that it's corduroy is really hard. The fact that they're using that same floral pattern they used on the leather collar work jacket and the pants is super dope. I do think that one is dope. I don't like the other floral patterns or the other floral colors, but that first one looks freaking gorgeous. But for resale, nah. Now, quick little recap for the Supreme drop. Now, when it comes to resale this week, the tees, the decks, the Antihero Supreme beanies, and potentially the Supreme Polar Tech hooded sweatshirt, and another possible potential resale item is the Supreme Antihero sweatshirt as well. I would also consider the shoulder bags and the waist bags. The shoulder bags almost look too big, which is kind of weird. I would consider those. Those might be good items, but they also might be bricks. Now, this video is already entirely way too long. That being said, if you guys are interested in reselling, I do want to talk about one other thing, which is the Palace drop. There are a couple items dropping this Friday. Well, I should say I don't know if they're all dropping this Friday because the Ultimo season is going to be a couple weeks. I think like 2 or 3 weeks. But the Palaska fleece that is dropping is definitely a good item. This duck toy is a good item, and all these like duck crew necks are definitely good items as well. It seems like they might run this graphic into the ground because this duck graphic is really popular. Hopefully they do not ruin it. Those are definitely some items to look for from Palace. I do think those will have resale, and I think those will be pretty easy flips because I think you'll be able to just resell them on StockX and make a little bit of money. If you get the Palaska fleece in that cream color, please hit me up. I'm literally gonna buy it off you. Don't come at me with some hoe price, but I really do want that in the collection. You guys know I love those like outdoor fleeces, especially when a streetwear brand does it. It's like I need that in the collection. So please hit me up if you guys do end up copying a medium creme de la creme bukkake colored fleece. But that's it. I'm not gonna go too in depth about the Palace drop. Oh, and also the Palace floor mat. That shit is fire. You already know I need that. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, smash the like button down below, show some love in the comments, subscribe and turn post notifications if you have not already. If this video gets enough love, then I will still do a live cop. I don't think it's gonna get enough love to inspire me to do a live cop. And of course, also before I leave, check out that top link in the description. I'm telling you guys, it's a good week to sign up. There are definitely some heaters to go for. Use my code STAR, STARR, for 50% off your membership. If you guys wanna get into reselling online, that's the best place to do it. That's the best place to start. The Lace Network, top link in the description. Anyways, thank you guys for rocking me. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. As always, keep living star life and peace the fuck out.
Bang, bitch, holler when you feel this. Fresh up out the county, tell them hoes to get up on me. I was in that motherfucker with some killers.